Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of What Do You Need to Know to Live in Costa Rica? Today's topic, moving here because of politics. Hey everyone, I am Patrick Jagger, joined as always by my good friend and business partner, Mr. Aaron Bailey. Hello, sir.
Hello, Patrick. Good day from the beach.
Good day from not the beach. I'm jealous.
Sorry.
So today's topic is one we seem to be getting a lot of people contacting us right now. I mean, I don't joke around when I say we get a lot of people that call us and want to work with us. And right now we're seeing the beginnings of people that are looking to move here because of political climate in the States, in Canada, what have you.
Yeah. The time of year is getting to, the election is on everyone's mind. And so we are talking to a lot of people about moving to Costa Rica because of politics. But before we get into it, Patrick.
Yes, sir.
Let's remind everyone, if you find value in this content, it helps other people find our content. If you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and shoot us a comment below. Oh, you didn't turn that off.
I did it on purpose.
Every single time. Okay. Anyway, so politics. Let's state off from the get-go. We are not here to take sides on which candidate. We're not going to tell you who we're voting for. With that said, Patrick.
Yeah, I think the reality is there are a lot of people that do. I mean, let's be honest though. Part of why both of us live abroad is that we wanted a change from political climate, economic climate, the pace of life, of which politics is part. So I do think that there is something to be said about, we understand that this is an issue, and it's an issue for almost everybody. I mean, we have families that come to us and say, we don't feel comfortable as a family living where we live with the challenges that we face, or the education system isn't going to work for our children where we live. We want to explore something different, or I don't want to retire in the same way that in the same climate of what I live in now.
You're right.
That's all good intentions. I think the biggest thing, though, that you need to know about us is that we're not trying to get people to move here. This is not about a profit center for us. Yes, we help people move. But we've said it many times, we turn more people away, meaning we help convince them that this is not the place for them, than we do help people move here, because it's really about intentions. So what Aaron and I wanted to do here is kind of help reframe this conversation away from just politics to intentionality. What is it, while this might be the impetus, do you have the intentionality to make Costa Rica work? Aaron, in your opinion, when someone is thinking about moving here, what is that spirit of intentionality? Like, who is the type of person that we think thrives here?
I think it's someone, like you said earlier, who wants to rethink how they live their life. Living in Costa Rica is a very different approach, different way to live than it is in most of the United States, Canada, and the rest of the world. There's a simplicity here that you don't find. There's consumerism isn't the same here as in other countries, as in the United States back home. It's a very laid back, different sort of life that I have personally found brings me a lot of peace and centeredness without sounding too woo-woo, that I just can't connect with in the United States the same way. And part of that is politics. And, I'm constantly being bombarded with news. The echo chamber is really loud in the United States. And here, we don't get that. There's just not the same sense of fervor that there is elsewhere. And also, there is politics here. This is not a apolitical country.
Right.
However, because I'm not Costa Rican, I can disconnect from that a little bit. And as I integrate into society here, I will become hopefully more political and understand everything going on from my process of being here.
I'm going to say something that's going to maybe be confrontational and piss a couple of people off. If what you want to do is move down here and stay connected to MSNBC or Fox News or even CNN or BBC, and that's the little bubble you're going to live in, and you want to go to the local cafe and hang out with a bunch of other people that have your exact same political view and do your thing, you can do that here. There is a cafe in my town that you and I have both eaten at that I will not go to anymore because all I hear in there is political stuff about the United States and about immigration and about what have you. And again, on both sides of the aisle, but it's like that you are not there.
Right.
Like you are here. If you want to embrace being exactly who you were in the States, but do it here, we'd rather you not come. Because you're not going to, it's one thing, then you're just paying taxes on your house, right? But you're not participating in this country. And that's everything that Costa Ricans don't like about us as expats, is that we come, we take advantage, and we don't give back. If what you want to be is someone who is like, I'm going to help find people to work, I am going to participate, I'm going to shop local, I'm going to do these things, and I'm not going to talk about politics in Canada or the States or Europe. I'm just not. Please come. We'd love to help you. Because why? I don't understand why people want to just pull a geographic in a move, but stay who they were.
Right.
So if I just pissed anyone off, sorry.
Yeah, I fully agree, and I'm happy to help piss people off with you. I find myself occasionally slipping back into, listening to MSNBC or CNN or other outlets when I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to stop that because it is so loud and it disrupts my ability to connect with my fellow, my neighbors in Costa Rica, my Costa Rican neighbors, and my life here. And that is not something I want to become.
Yeah, it's interesting. In my community where I live, we have a WhatsApp group for the community, and there's all kinds of, how WhatsApp groups go. You get a lot of stuff where it goes down a rabbit hole of just crap. And things like, why are you talking about that? There's one verboten in our neighborhood is we do not talk politics or our home country politics because A, we come from a lot of different home countries, but B, it just isn't productive. So going back to the original premise of this conversation is for those of you that are thinking about moving, because what you are is you're afraid of where you are and all you want to do is avoid it. I think you need to think long and hard about whether or not Costa Rica is the right place to do that, or even if leaving the States is the right place to do that.
Right.
You can't avoid it. It is here we talk about it here too.
Right.
And we get CNN just as much as you can in the States.
And Costa Rica is wrestling with a lot of these same issues. They had a very specific way of addressing the pandemic that a lot of people who want to leave the United States for a specific reason, for the way the U.S. government handled the pandemic, they're going to find that Costa Rica took it maybe a step even further. Same with guns, same with taxes, same with immigration, same with everything. This isn't the exact opposite politically on either side of the aisle in Costa Rica. There are the same issues, and there's being discussed and handled in some of the same ways and some very different ways. And so you're not stepping into a perfect political utopia if you move to Costa Rica. So don't move here because you are trying to escape politics in the United States.
Yeah, I think for us, if the reason you want to come here is that you have a true need to change your life. And again, politics can fall in that. Honest disclosure, we have several clients who are moving because they have family members that are trans that don't feel comfortable where they live in the States. But here's the but. That's part of why they're moving. They have a much larger reason they're moving, which is we want our kids to see the world from a different point of view. We want to integrate ourselves in a community that is much more family oriented. We want to live abroad because we think that that's a great place for our kids to learn more about kind of just the geopoliticalness of life. Oh, by the way, we also want to change this thing too. If politics or a political fear is that, oh, by the way, truly reach out to us. Like, we would love to help you. If what it is you don't want to live through, just saying for our United States friends, another Biden administration or another Trump administration or another Kennedy administration, I think you really need to think about, will you be satisfied living anywhere else, or are you just running away?
Right. Absolutely.
All right. Well, this was quite the little rant.
Yes.
Sorry for those that don't like it.
Bring anyone down, yeah.
Honestly, we get this question a lot. And we say this very same thing in every phone call. We literally are about to hang up to go have a phone call with someone. And, politics will invariably come up. But they already are moving here for a different reason. So if you want to get a hold of us to talk about how we can help you, hola@yourpuertovida.com. And please reach out. Please feel free to leave comments in here as well. We will be honest with you, when the comments get snarky and unconstructive, we do block them. We're not blocking people, we're blocking comments that are unconstructive. Feel free to leave comments here. Reach out to us. You can also find a lot of our stuff at yourpuertovida.com/links. That gets you to our website, our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube page. Be part of our community. We love having you here. And if you have a question like politics and you want us to answer it, we will.
Absolutely.
Okay,
so, Patrick,
Aaron. Yes.
Another rant over. Until next time. Hopefully it won't be the next another rant, but until next time, Patrick. Pura vida.
Pura vida.